And if we're looking at cutting the budget and the
Okay, Guess The Male Nipple, pilot episode, not for broadcast.
Train a monkey
Right on
to
set, please.
switch a lamp off.
8,
Surely.
7, 6, 5, 4.
What ho, and welcome to the very first episode of a game show we hope will become an integral part of Twitch, which is called Guess The Male Nipple. And if you're wondering what that might involve, well, if you've decided it might have something to do with guessing and male nipples, you won't be too wide of the mark. But before we get into all that nitty-gritty, let's meet tonight's contestant. It's our own friend, Mr. Edward Lewis.
Hello.
Now, I understand, Edward, that you work in games development and you live in London.
Just close enough, yeah, that's right. I work in video games publishing in London. Yeah, but you know,
that must be very exciting for you.
It is an exciting business. It is very much so. I love doing it because I love video games. I grew up loving video games, and if the sort of 10-year-old me could see me now, I'd be very proud. I love it.
Wonderful. Now, this game has something to do with celebrity male nipples, and I understand that you have an interesting story about once being likened to a male celebrity.
That's right. I mean, look, it was a rather fair. Your researcher has clearly. If it's the thing I think you're talking about,
oh, it is.
Yes, he's nodding enthusiastically. It's that one. It was the person was quite famous as well who likened to me. I wasn't likened to Jeff Goldblum because that wouldn't make sense.
That doesn't make any kind of sense, no.
But Jeffrey wouldn't make any kind of sense. I don't think I'm anything like Jeff Goldblum. But Jeff Goldblum, I was interviewing Jeff Goldblum. So there you go. There's my sort of name drop there. And he was what he was doing between takes, and he was super, super lovely. He was trying to sort of he would make everyone feel really comfortable. And he was really, really friendly and really supportive of the whole room. And he would go around and he had everybody's name in his pocket. He'd pull out, and he had everyone's name and their job on a piece of paper written down. And so he would study it and know everyone and introduce himself to everyone in the room. He's super, super professional. And he would go around and he'd say, have you met, I'm not going to try and do an impression. Have you met Tom he's the clapperboard man, give him respect. You remind me of a young Ryan Reynolds. You remind me over here of a young Daisy Ridley. You remind me of Johnny Depp. And then I said, oh, that's Jeff. Who do I remind you of, Jeff? And he looks at me and he goes, what's that British comedian called? What's that British comedian called? And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I can't think of who that British comedian might be. And I was kind of thinking for the longest time. Can you guess who he thought I might have reminded him of?
Oh Lordy, I don't know really. The only name that really comes to mind right now is Benny Hill.
It's definitely it wasn't Benny Hill, although that would have been a good one. And is it embarrassing now that I've literally forgotten the name as I'm trying to tell this story of who the person is? So maybe we should leave it there, and people in the chat watching, they can guess who it is, and maybe we'll come back to it later on if I remember it.
Oh yeah, an extra bit of fun. Yeah, why not?
Do you want me to tell you who it is? I can tell you who it is.
That would be ideal.
Unfortunately, so he turns to me and he says, "That British comedian," and then he says, Lee Evans.
Gosh,
incredibly funny. I was like, I mean, he's funny, but I don't know if you want to be. Anyway, there you go. Everyone else was getting Ryan Reynolds and all these.
I don't think Lee Evans would be happy with Lee Evans.
With Lee Evans. Well, there you go. It must have been the fact that I was just sweating as well, which is kind of his thing, isn't it, Lee Evans? There you go. Possibly.
Ready to get into this?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Okay.
What? Sorry, yes, you do the setup.
So
I don't know what I'm doing here. Where am I?
You're live in Studio G for Guess the Male Nipple. In a moment, we are going to bring up on the big screen here 8 nipples.
All right.
They're going to appear in these frames,
Okay.
these individually labelled frames here.
Oh,
And
wonderful.
all we need to get you to do is to tell us which of those 8 nipples belongs to a man. Do you think you can do that?
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, I'm
Is that what you're
nervous
expecting?
that I'm okay. Yes, I think so. I, I think I can.
Was that what you were
Yeah.
expecting? So
That's not
let's
what I
bring
was
on the nipples.
expecting.
Let's go on. Let's see them.
Okay.
8 nipples there. So which one do you think belongs to a man?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Very, very. I'm gonna go with G.
You're going with G.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
go with G.
And why do you think it's going to be G?
I'm gonna go with G. I'm gonna go with G because I'm aware of this particular platform's rules and regulations around the display of the female nipple versus the male nipple, and therefore I imagine G is the only one that you can legally show.
Yeah. I see. You see, this is what I said would happen. I've been saying this to people endlessly for weeks, and they've just not listened to me one iota. Yeah, of course, it's going to be. That's who else? Which one? They're just going to see.
I'm not really sure how. It's a game show. Is that it? Is that what
that's the whole
you've got?
thing. Yeah. I mean, we've got another card.
I don't.
We could, we've got plenty more.
Should we do question 2?
No, I don't think we should do question 2. I don't see the point in it because it's just,
neither do I.
It's basically the same thing. It's just a load of pixelated nipples and one man's nipple.
Yeah.
It's just too
easy. Pixelated.
Yeah, exactly. I told you. I said this. You wouldn't listen. And here we are. Sorry, I'm not angry at you, Edward.
What do I win?
You don't win anything, I'm afraid. We didn't really stretch the prizes, but I just don't know what to say. Really. It's never going to work.
So how long were you planning on running this series for?
Oh, basically forever. It was supposed to be my pension. That was the plan. I don't think
you may have to go back to the drawing board.
I think we are going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Sorry, Jeff.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's
not going to work.
It's not going to work. I don't know what to tell you. Really.
I mean, I could. Who does the nipple belong to?
That's something we've not really considered. Really, who does the nipple belong to? Oh,
that's what I thought the game was going to be.
No, that makes a lot more sense, actually. But then I suppose then we'd have to call it guess who the male nipple, guess who the nipple, guess who the male nipple belongs.
No, I think the name still works.
It's a bit clunky. You think it still works? We could still get away with guess the male nipple. Okay. Well, let's show you who the nipple belongs to anyway.
Okay.
Now that we're here. You see?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is. That's Brian Blessed.
Is it? It's a young Brian. I only know Brian Blessed in his his more recent years. Well, he looks fantastic, doesn't he?
I think here is between Z-Cars and Flash. I think particularly John.
Oh yeah, he looks fantastic,
doesn't he?
So kind of yeah. What would you give his nipple out of 10 if you were to rate it?
Oh, I don't know. I think if I had to rate the nipple, I'd probably give him I'd probably give his nipple a full 8. I think. I think maybe a full 8. Yeah, full 8 is nipple. Yeah.
Makes me feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
Is that it?
I don't know what to say now. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't really see any point in continuing. It's been a whole thing's just been a waste of time, really. But never mind. It's at least
it's okay. I mean, it's got. He's like I say, might be. You didn't bring me on. I'm a contestant. I'm not here to give you feedback on the game show ID.
Oh, we'll take any notes. Absolutely any notes from anywhere.
I had fun.
Well, I mean, fun is the main thing, I suppose. At the end of the day, that and sponsorships. Okay. I think I'm just going to go. I think I'm just going to go now because it's just not. It's not worth.
Do you want another story?
So, no, that's fine. No. You just stay there though. You just stay there. I'm just going to go because I've had it's been a heck of a day, and it's just brought me down a little.
Are you asking me?
Being perfectly honest. No, I just you stop.
Can I go?
I'll just
I stay here.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you stay here. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was Guess the Male Nipple.
See ya.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Okay. I'm going now. Everyone. Okay. Bye. Yeah. Terrible.
Am I supposed to do anything? Is that it?